In another video tutorial, I showed how VPN session statistics could be added to the firewall device data model and configured to poll Cisco ASA devices. In this video, I'll be showing how those metrics can be used to augment an existing dashboard and build a brand new one. This device is actually simulated, which is why there are no changes in the memory utilization and CPU utilization over time. It's been polling the new VPN session attributes for a while. This is its summary dashboard. I'm going to show you how the VPN session statistics can be added to it. Although the dashboards provided with ENA are read-only and cannot be changed, they can be superseded by alternative dashboards using the same name. If two or more dashboards apply to the same component and have the same name, then only the one with the highest priority will be displayed. I'm going to use this capability to replace the summary dashboard for firewalls with a modified version that includes the VPN sessions chart. To do this, you must be logged in as a user with administrative privilege. This is the standard summary device dashboard, and my goal is to replace the events over time dashlet with one showing the VPN sessions statistics. I'm going to create a duplicate of the dashboard by clicking the triple dot menu icon to the left of the dashboard title. You'll notice this menu allows me to duplicate the dashboard but doesn't offer an edit option as it's a read-only dashboard. I'll rename the duplicate dashboard to Summary. This will allow it to supersede the previous standard one. However, I'm going to make this applicable not for all device types, but very specifically for the firewall device type. That will include the high availability firewalls as well. Do make sure that you've unselected device when doing that, otherwise it will still apply to all devices. Finally, don't forget to assign access to this new dashboard to at least one user group. In my case, it'll be the administrators, and I'll give them access and make it a favorite. I'm going to replace the events over time dashlet with a new chart that will show me the VPN sessions. So let's start by deleting the old dashlet. I'll now add a new dashlet. This will be using the dashboard as its context, which means whichever firewall has been selected in the Explorer will be the one from which the VPN sessions metrics are obtained. After clicking Next, I'll select Chart from the available list of dashlets and then click Next. I'll give this dashlet the name of VPN Sessions. You can see that it's already aware that it will be using firewall statistics. I'll add a new series and then select the attribute menu to choose it. As my new metrics aren't in the standard list, I'll click Show More. I deliberately included sessions in the name of all the new attributes to make them easier to locate, so simply entering sessions in the filter reduces the list to clearly show them. I'll pick the newly added Sessions for Remote Access. By default, this attribute will be plotted in green, which is fine. I'll now add another attribute to the chart. This time it will be the Sessions Maximum Supportable. As this will be the line beyond which the session count can't go, I'll choose red as its color. I'll finish the chart configuration by clicking Done. Then I can resize the dashlet to fill the available space in the dashboard. You'll notice that the Save button is blue, which indicates that there are unsaved changes. I'll click it to make sure those changes are saved. Clicking Preview allows me to check out the look and feel of the dashboard without exiting the dashboard editor. That looks good to me. I can now exit the preview mode and the editor. So I still have the firewall selected and the VPN sessions chart is being displayed as a dashlet. If I were to select a non-firewall device, you'll see that the original default events over time dashlet is displayed instead. I'm now going to create a brand new dashboard that will show a table of all the VPN devices with their session metrics. This dashboard will be defined as a static dashboard, which means it will only be available from the My Network view. I'll choose Dashboard Configuration from the administration page. And I'll click Create Dashboard. I'm going to call this one RAS, which stands for Remote Access Server. I could give it a description, and I could also give it an icon, but I'll skip that for now. This is where the static mode is defined. And finally, I need to give access to at least one user group. Again, I'm going to choose administrators, and I'm going to make this not only accessible, but a favorite dashboard. I'm going to create a generic table dashlet. So I'll add a dashlet. I'll leave the source set to be dashboard and then choose table from the list. I'll name the dashlet VPN devices. The include objects of type setting needs to be firewall device, which isn't in the standard list. So I'll click show more. Let's look for everything containing firewall device. The first column I'm going to add to the table is going to be the object status, which will show whether the device is responding or not. Object status, and then hit done. The second column will be display name. This is going to show the name of the VPN device, but it will also provide a hyperlink in case the user wants more information about that device. If I didn't want a hyperlink, I could have just chosen name instead. The third column will be the VPN session count. I'll need to click show more as that's not in the standard list of attributes. Once again, I'll filter it to those containing the word sessions, and it's going to be the sessions for remote access, and I'm going to choose the one without the polling period indicated. That is a historic time series stream. This is going to show me the most recent sample. That's the one I want. I'll now add a fourth column. That will show me the maximum number of sessions supportable. Sessions maximum supportable. Finally, we'll add the fifth column. That's going to be the sessions as a percentage of maximum. I'd like to sort this table alphabetically by the name of the device, and that can be configured from the advanced settings at the bottom of this menu. I'll select the display name for the initial sort column, and this will sort the table in ascending order by default. The table can always be resorted interactively in the dashboard. That's all the changes I want to make, so let's save the result. Now I can make that dashlet take up the entire dashboard. I'll save and preview the result. I only have one firewall, so there's only one row in my table, but here it is. It's got the current number of active sessions, the limit, and the percentage that represents. If I click on the hyperlink, that would take me to the device itself. But I'm still in the editor, so I'm going to exit the preview mode, exit the editor. And before I go any further, before quitting, you'll notice that the new dashboard, this RAS dashboard, is at the top of the list. That means it's the highest priority. That means it would actually be the default dashboard for the My Network view. I don't really want that. I want it to not be the default, so I need to change its priority. I can do that by changing the dashboard order. Grab hold of the new dashboard, and I'm going to put it just below map. And that should be all I need to do. Let's go back to see how this looks in the UI. Just clicking the Intuity icon will take me back to the home page. And here we are at the My Network view. You'll notice that we have the new RAS dashboard here just to the right of Map, which is where I put it in the priority order. If I select it, it will show me that table. If I click on the hyperlink, it will take me to that device, which was exactly what I wanted to see. I'd like to finish by showing some further ideas as to how such a dashboard could be extended. This is how the RAS dashboard looks on our production ENA server. You'll see that I've added a geographic map to show the location of the VPN devices, and any excessive session count warnings are shown here by their colored icon, which indicates the severity of the incident that's been raised. There's also a chart showing the session counts over time for all these devices, in addition to the table which has an additional attribute added to show the number of unique users.